Hello there YouTube, my name is Chuggy, and today I am bringing you a video with my new best friend. That is the L96. My word, ladies and gentlemen, what a rifle. Perhaps a little too enthusiastic, I don't know. Today I'm playing some Conquest on Grand Bazaar, and I'll be honest with you off the bat, the gameplay in terms of being, very close, evenly balanced, battle to the death, two teams fighting out for control, it's not like that. It became very one-sided from sort of midway into the game. As you can probably tell by the video length, it doesn't go very well for their team. To be fair, they did the exact right thing. They tried to take sort of indirect flags, as I call them. So, for example, they came and took A once or twice, which is obviously the furthest flag from their spawn, so they can perhaps counterattack. But just as my team was, we were able to counter everything they threw at us, and we basically got them trapped towards the end. Not the way I like to fight people, but sometimes it happens, and you're just going to have to deal with it. However, that aside, the L96, what is it like as a weapon? Well, as you can probably tell by my little introduction, I'm in love with this thing. It's a great rifle. To unlock it, obviously, you've got to complete a few more assignments. First of all, Spec Ops, to unlock the QBU-88, which is the Chinese sniper rifle, semi-auto? Yeah, semi-auto rifle, which has appeared, well, plenty of Battlefield games in the past. And then Creeping Death, obviously to unlock the L96. Well, Creeping Death itself is 50 headshots, 50 spot assists, 5 knife takedowns. You might ask, well, what's a knife takedown? I believe it's just a kill with the knife. I might be wrong there. Certainly I know that I got mine by doing the knife sort of animation kill, if you will, stabbing a dude in the face, whatever else. And in fact, actually, I think I get a knife kill in this game, but I don't know. We'll see. But certainly, it takes a little while to do, but if you're what I'd call a more experienced recon player, you'll be able to do it pretty quickly. And I'll give a few tips on how to be, a best recon. Obviously, I've just uploaded my engineering win gameplay, and if boys and girls, if you like it, I'll more than happily make a gameplay of how to be an effective recon, because this is the the role I love to play. I don't know, since I've started playing first-person shooters, I quite like the idea of being able to strike from a long way away and sort of ninja away like a ninja. Yeah, the L96 just allows me to do that better than any other rifle, I'd say, in BF3. Previously, my best friend in terms of rifles was the M98B, purely because it was a powerhouse, utterly. 95 damage at sort of point blank, easy as anything to fire, just an all-around great rifle. So the L96 had a hell of a job to do to try and sort of dislodge me, and as you can probably tell, it has, from the M98B. After initially using it, I was kind of, this is alright, it's decent, I can shoot it, the bullet goes straight, it's a rifle, what's the difference? However, having used it for, a couple hours now, it's the little things which I'm starting to notice which makes me go, this is more than just a rifle, this is like a precision instrument. To perform, recon at, a really high standard. The biggest thing which gets me with this rifle, and, I think its strongest point, is the time it takes for a bullet to be fired to hit, its target. Take this shot. 200 meters, I'd say, to where that bullet landed, that wall. Less than a second, maybe even less than a half a second, I don't know. Incredible velocity. And obviously, if you're a sniper, like, for example, myself, we tend to be not far away, but a good distance from the target we're engaging, a couple hundred meters. So the time that the bullet takes to get from where I am to where they are is quite important. And leading the shot is, what will make a good sniper a great sniper. The ability to judge where someone will be. The bigger rifles, the M98B for example, the velocity is decent. It's not bad, but this thing, if the M98B was a Porsche, this is like a Ferrari in terms of the speed. It's faster. There's something there, and actually, I'm going to stick with that car analogy. The M98B, it's a brilliant piece of functional weaponry. I don't know, and the L96. In fact, I'm going to compare it to an Aston Martin. It's just it's full of soul. The little details, the things which you notice, are there. And just when I fire it, it's just, I have utter confidence. It feels like it's going to be compliant. Like, I know if I fire, and if I've done my side of things, lining up the target, judging the distance, all that kind of stuff, I know that if I've done that right, I will be able to hit the target with utter faith. And for a weapon to be able to give you that confidence is, you know, a massive, massive boost. And obviously, well, this is actually a moniker of mine, confidence creates skill. You know, if you have confidence in what you're doing, you'll do, you'll just operate at a better level. I don't know. I might explain one day where that came from. Not for this video, not for this video. Anyway, so in general, the L96, a great weapon. In terms of things that I normally run with it, you know, attachments, well, to be honest, I actually prefer the 8x optics on this rifle, as I'm using here. There's, I don't know, they seem to work better than, say, like the 12x for long-range stuff, or, you know, the smaller sights for close-range work. The 8x just seems to, you know, fit the bill, suit every occasion. And, well, what I have on it now, I mean, in this gameplay, I've got a bipod, I've got the straight pull bolt. And actually, one of the big disadvantages I would say about this rifle is the rechamber time from fire to putting a new round in does take a little while. With a straight pull bolt, that's kind of alleviated a little bit. It's still there, but you know, you can look down your sights, follow, you know, your tracer of your round, see where it hits, and obviously if you've missed, you have a very quick follow-up shot at the ready. Finally, I have a laser pointer on this rifle. I'm not sure if you've been able to spot. There's like a little red dot. I think I got it turned off at this point to try and protect me. I don't know. Try and keep me a little more hidden than I am. To be fair, I'm quite exposed up here on this roof. But actually, I think it was on there. No. Something, you know, pretty interesting has come to my attention about the laser sight, and I recommend you try this, just, you know, on any weapon of your choice. If you have it on, take sort of note of the crosshair signs. You know, they'll be fairly decent. Now turn it off using, you know, the D-pad on the console or whatever the button is on PC. Notice the massive size difference from turn off to turn on. It's quite alarming. Certainly from what I can tell, the laser sight just gives you a colossal hipfire accuracy boost. Great. Obviously, for some close-range weapons, that can be incredibly useful. You know, SMGs and the like, you know, accuracy and things, the more accurate, the better. Sniper rifles, not so much. I mean, especially bolt-action ones like this. I mean, you know, if you're at that close range, what are you doing running around with a bolt-action rifle? And actually, this is one general tip for being a recon. Actually, let's move on to the recon side of things now. The sign of a great recon is not the number of kills that they have with their rifle, but the number of kills they've got with their sidearm. Right? Because that shows the willingness to put down the rifle, get up close and personal, and do some dirty work. The recon's job in, you know, any shooter, well, Battlefield's obviously a primary one since you tend to see it as well-timed pistol kill, is to gather intelligence, and normally that's from afar, or if you're using like the MAV or the tugs, you know, detecting enemy movement, that kind of thing. If you're willing to, you know, step aside from that, and be, if you will, a standard infantry fighter for just a second, you can start, you know, to be a lot more effective. Your bolt-action rifle is not built for close-range encounters. Your pistol, though, is. So get used to using your pistol, your knife, and once you can start to do that, you'll start to, if you will, negate the real downside of the recon kit, which is, you know, being a pretty poor fighter at close range. I mean, you aren't going to win every single battle with a pistol and a knife, but if you flank and you're, you know, clever with how you approach your target, you'll be able to take down, well, I think I've had at least 4 or 5 kills in a row with, you know, the M1911 here. And actually, at the time of recording, I just have to have my stats up on Battlelog. I've got 458 kills with a pistol, and that's my top weapon. Closely followed by the M98B, very closely followed by the knife. So, this isn't just me preaching because I got good stats in that regard, but that's me preaching in terms of, you know, to be a great recon is one thing, but to actually put down the rifle and be an infantry fighter as well, it just makes you more versatile. The versatility will win you games, trust me on that. And actually, speaking of Battlelog, yeah, I mean, what a great tool, am I right? I mean, I'm incredibly surprised how useful it is to look at sort of statistics, just like on a web page. I'll be honest, when I sort of heard about it, I thought, oh, great, another gimmick to try and compete with Call of Duty. But to be honest, I've been, you know, really surprised how useful it's been. Just the way that, you know, the website presents the data, everything else, it certainly has highlighted, like, for example, areas I need to do better, areas I'm fine in, and the like. And I can only assume that Elite does the same. I haven't used it personally, so there. So there's that. But yeah, Battlelog, highly recommended. As well, actually, I just realised I just got a you know, point blank kill with a sniper rifle. Yeah, good one, practicing what you preach, Chuggy. Yeah, nice one. So yeah, I mean, if you are not on Battlelog, I recommend that you get on there if you can. And well, if you want to see my statistics on Battlelog, you will find me at Chuggy. That's just DAN Chuggy, as you can see here on screen. Anyway, as this game is slowly starting to wrap up, I better wrap this up. To conclude, really, to be a great recon, you know, the rifle is one part of it. Well, obviously, I've talked about the L96 here. It's my weapon of choice now. But the real, you know, difference between a good recon and a great recon is versatility and, you know, being willing to put down the rifle just a bit. You know, swapping out to the pistol, getting up close and personal, keeping it varied. You know, being predictable is, you know, very easy when you're, you know, a sniper. You just sit up on a hill all day, someone will find you and destroy you. Whereas if you, you know, leave your little spot for a little while, get up close and personal, change it up a bit, people won't know how to handle you. When, well, that happens, you gain the element of surprise, and then, well, you start to do some real damage. So keep it varied, guys. Use the pistol, use the knife, and if you want to get really up close and personal, an SMG or a shotgun. I'll leave it like that. Anyway, guys, time to wrap up. Perfect timing, look at that. I just want to add one quick announcement, and that is, well, this is probably going to be the last video you're going to see from me this year. I'm heading home, and to be honest, my parents' internet is slow as a snail. I'll try and get something out sort of over the Christmas period, but certainly you won't be seeing sort of any like 20-minute long gameplays for now. So for now, I want to say thank you very much for watching, the usual, but also have a great holiday. You know, Christmas, New Year, have a great time. I hope everyone sort of recharges their batteries, ready for 2012. Isn't that a scary prospect? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching again. If you'd like to leave a comment what you want to see in the near future, questions, please do. Please do give the video a rating, thumbs up, thumbs down, what you believe it deserves. And if you're new to my videos, you can always subscribe. So, guys, I'm the Chuggy. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll see you out on the battlefield.